we are going to install this smart switch. So I guess it's Smart is the company name. Wall light switch. Here it is. Here we have a traditional switch. Usually it's like so in there. As you can see, this is a 2-gang box in there. This used to have 2 light switches. One went to the little outlet down there, so sometimes you'll have an outlet that you can flip on and off. I didn't like that, so I took that out, and then I switched it all into one. But now I'm going to switch this one into the one smart switch so that it can be run by, I use Google Assistant, probably Alexa works too. First thing to do though is make sure your power's off, right? Got to do that. Now, I know I could just have the light on. I could go hit the circuit breaker until the light goes off and I should be safe, but really that's not the way to do it. I have my little sensor here. So hopefully you can hear that. Wish I had a volume that I could turn it up so you could hear it better. But anyway, so it clearly has power. So now I'm going to go down and hit the breakers until I find the one that shuts this off. Well, I know I shut the breaker off. I shut all the bedroom breakers off. So I know it's off, the light's off, I know everything's off. This is the thing I hate about these tools. I mean, like, this is one of the more expensive volt testers. Make sure you got electricity, a sensitivity tester. But if I turn it up, it goes off no matter what. There's no power here. And if I turn it down, I take it to another room where it doesn't go off, and there is power, it doesn't come on. So I put a brand new battery in it to try to make it better. So, Sperry, you owe me a new little tester. I think I've used this maybe 3 times, and it's already broken. And it's so common with these little things. They break so easy, it drives me insane. So, it's kind of bad because you're worried about, you're trying to be safe, and you think it's working. If you make one mistake, you're going to get electrocuted. So anyway, back to what we were doing. First thing I'm going to do is unhook this. Well, actually I should show you. So you got to, on here, on the bottom of this are these screws. And this is where your wires go into this thing. And then you got the different labels. The labels are kind of weird. They don't make a lot of sense. But load is actually your light. And then the LN, like so, live in is your live wire. And then I guess this is a picture of the ground with a stake in it, like a ground. But anyway, that's your ground. And then in. So neutral in, so your white wire will go there. Now this comes with some short little pigtail wires that I can stick in here and screw down and then attach. First I'm going to take this apart and see what I got to see whether I want to try and stick the wires directly in here. The wires that come with it, the little pigtails, are stranded wire, and this is solid wire. So I might have to use the pigtails no matter what. So you can't see in here because of the angle, but This is the only single black wire, so I know this is my load, my light. This goes to the light. This one goes into a bundle of several different black wires. That means my hot wire is coming in, and then it connects to others and goes on to probably the outlets, and then this comes off of it, goes to the switch, and from the switch to the light. So that's how I control the light. And then this is just my ground, my neutral wire, and the whites, my ground wires here, my neutral white are back here in the back. Now the tough thing about this one is my neutral wires are way back here and tight. So I don't have much play, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get that into the switch, because if you don't have all four of those wires hooked up to the switch, it won't work. So I'll have to figure out how to get into this neutral wire back here. But first, I got to get a bigger screwdriver and some wire cutters. This is not hooked up right. So I got to get a wire nut. You can see there's the two different ground wires. So we'll get that all corrected also. Okay? I better hurry, I'm going to run out of light. So I went and got my little wire snips. I'm just going to snip off these little, about the same length. Then I think I'll just try to straighten this. So here's a little pigtail of what comes with the switch. I just twist these around so they're a little stronger. And I'm going to, this has a little green line on it. Hopefully you can see that. It's yellow, but it has a green line. So that way you kind of know that's green for the ground. Okay. Got a bigger wire nut. If you've never used wire nuts, you just screw them on like they're a nut on a bolt or something. When they get snug, you can fill it. Don't over tighten them because you're going to end up breaking the wires off in there. But now that all feels pretty tight. I got this little pigtail now, so I can really just push the rest of that back up in there. I got this side ready to go. So what I would do with this, like I said, this one was the ground, so I'm trying to get that screw back far enough that I can get the wire in there. Stick that in. And there you go, I got one wire connecting. Just like the ground, I got to do the same with this white wire, because there's 4 white wires back there, and one of them is so short I can't pull it out, so I have to have this pigtail. But it's going to, I gotta get it first before I hook these up, because it's going to be tight back here. This is not going to be enjoyable. Might not be able to get all these back together when I'm done. Oh, that's not good. Okay. My wire nut came apart. But I think I'm okay. I probably actually need a bigger wire nut. There's literally 4 solid wires plus the 1 stranded I'm trying to get all to go into this. It's quite the mess. I don't know if this wire nut's broken totally or not. Okay. I am not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. That seems to be tight. And I need neutral in. So this last one. Dr. Deek, if you're watching, I know that I need my bifocals. She keeps telling me I need bifocals and I keep refusing. But I can easily take my glasses off, see? Alright, now I gotta loosen these other 2. Let's see if I can get them to clamp down good on these wires. So I've got these 2 connected. Ah, daggone it. Came loose on the ground wires. It's the hard thing. This is what I was talking about. This is what's tough with ground wire, or with solid wires and stranded wires combined. Much more challenging to get them to stick into the getting all 3 of these to twist into the wire nut and hold. It's not easy. Those little strands, they don't catch as easy. I think I'm caught that time. So try not to move it too much. Now I got the live in. Stick it in there. Where did I put my screwdriver? In my pocket, of course. And then my load, or my lights, actually light wire here, the wire that goes to the light. Alright. Well, they're all on there. I'm going to try and be gentle so I don't pull any of them out. This box, because it's a smart switch, there's a lot here. So you're trying to push this in and you got the wires back there. So that in itself can be challenging while you're trying not to break any wires. You're trying to get everything to fit in this junction box. Take the screw off. Old switch. The new switch comes with its own set of screws to screw in here, but they're downstairs, I think. So, in theory, it's all attached. I'm going to go kick the breaker back on, and we'll see what happens. Looky there. Came on. So the next step with the smart switch, first, go ahead and tighten it down. You want to get it straight. And then we have this plate. Let's see, there we go. Let me zoom out. Alright, there. Now we have this plate. I special ordered this on Amazon, I believe. Because this was a double junction box, it used to have two switches, so what would I do with a big open thing there? So I special ordered this so that I would have, it would cover all that. Easiest way to do it. And this switch comes with its own little screws. So the plate comes with long screws, and one is apparently dropped out somewhere. Go look for one. Gotta find the hole in the junction box. Go. Then the switch itself comes with two little screws because you can't go too far through this switch or you'll be hitting the drywall. So you got two small little screws. They don't go in real easy. I don't think it's pre-threaded. I think you're just basically making your own threads into some plastic. Okay, there you have it. I'll go find the other screw for that hole. But we are good. Hopefully you can see the difference. I hit it. And then the instructions are in there of how the little symbol on the top is your Wi-Fi symbol. It's not on right now. It's not connected to my Wi-Fi. I believe I have to hit this like 3 or 4 times in a row. On and off, on and off, on and off. And that'll start blinking. And then I fire up Bluetooth on my phone and connect to the smart switch with the app for this product, and I can program it that way. So thanks everybody, have a great day, don't forget to subscribe.